be able to say goodbye.
Out of order.
Cheers, guys.